Hello everybody, welcome to the new Dad and Y Talk NBA.
Hey everybody.
This is our new podcast. Today we will be talking about what we think is going to happen in these playoffs.
So let's look at who's left right now. We've got the Suns playing Denver. Who do you think's going to win that one, Wyatt?
I think the Suns. They have a really good roster. I mean, last offseason they made some trades which have helped them this season improve in the way that
talk about those trades, man. What happened?
They traded.
What about Ricky Rubio?
They traded him with Kelly Oubre to the Thunder, and they both got traded away to different teams, having Kelly Oubre become a Warrior and Ricky Rubio, and this will surprise some people, he's back on the Timberwolves.
Hey man, he's going back home. But I like the things they added.
Chris Paul.
Oh. Well, I guess that would be important, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
That would be an important element to this team right now. Now, they're playing really well. I think the Suns are going to take it as well. I could even see a sweep happening there. With them up 3-0 right now, I mean, Booker's playing good. Crowder's playing tough. DeAndre Ayton's playing really tough. And, I mean, even their bench is contributing a little bit. So, no, I'm good with that. Let's move on to the East a little bit. And let's say 76ers Hawks. What do you got going on in that one? What are you thinking?
I think the 76ers are going to take it. I mean, we have Atlanta having a pretty good roster, having Trae Young. John Collins.
Clint Capella.
Clint Capella, but
Bogdanovich is on that team too. He's playing good.
Bogdanovich and Gallinari. Gallinari has been a good player for a couple seasons.
He's been playing good for a while. He put in 17 in the last game, and we've got currently Philly up 2-1 though.
Yeah, I think Philly's gonna take that series. I mean, Joel Embiid. MVP finalist, MVP nominee, but lost to Nikola Jokic in one of my past videos. I talked about that. And I think that he was a pretty good candidate for MVP. He is a very good player. I do think Nikola Jokic deserved that, but Joel Embiid is a good player. Him and Ben Simmons are both good, but it's been more focused on Joel Embiid through the playoffs. I think that they are very different players with a kind of similar game.
Well, now style. we've got Danny Green out for 2 weeks on injury.
I mean, he does got 3 rings.
He's got 3 rings. He's got 3 rings. But he'll be out, and I mean, when you're looking at that, it's hard to say who will replace him and who will get those minutes, but I'm sure they'll go somewhere good.
Yeah.
You got a couple of decent shooting guards on the roster that are playing well, so all they've got to do is get through Atlanta, and he'll be back before they get to the finals, assuming they can get to the finals.
In fact, I am a Danny Green fan. I like the way he plays, and I think he's a very talented sharpshooter. And I also have been enjoying Dwight Howard in this series.
Dwight Howard is always going to be playing tough. Ever since he kind of came back and refocused as a role player, he's been a really solid addition to any team that he's been on.
He's came back as the second starting center. He's their second center.
Second string center, yeah.
For Joel Embiid in that Wizards series. when they lost that one game, but he came back and helped Joel Embiid. I feel like Joel Embiid was in that game.
So who do you have? You have the Sixers or do you have the Hawks?
Sixers.
Okay, so let's move along back out west. We're looking at the Clippers and the Utah Jazz. Jazz are the 1 seed.
Game
and
is happening right now. They are losing by 14.
They're losing by 14, but they're up 2-0. So this is the first game back in LA. What are you thinking about this series, and do you think that LA's got enough to get back into it?
Definitely I think that the Jazz are going to win this series because Donovan Mitchell, he's a great player. So is Rudy Gobert, defensive player. I think that Rudy Gobert is a tad bit overrated. I am a fan of him. No offense, Rudy, if you're watching this, but I mean, he is a great player, and I think he's a very big role model to people around the world. He is a great defense. Like, he's a defensive coach when he's not even coaching you. That is how good he is.
I'm going to stop real quick, and I'm going to disagree with you. You don't become 3-time in a row Defensive Player of the Year without being a complete awesome basketball player. He holds down the center position. He keeps people out of the lane, and he opens the floor up so that the Joe Ingles and the Donovan Mitchells and people like that are going to just drain threes. And I mean, in this game alone, Joe Ingles and Donovan Mitchell have 8 threes combined. Mitchell's gone for 21 as we're halfway through the third quarter. Ingles has gone for 14, and I mean, they're good. Let's also talk about Jordan Clarkson. I mean, he's your sixth man of the year.
Yeah, I mean, Jordan Clarkson definitely deserves it. I was looking at the stats earlier, and I mean, he is like 100% from the free throw line in the playoffs so far. He is
well, not anymore. He's 3 for 5 tonight, but he was shooting really well up until that point. So,
except he's still a good player. He is a very good player, and I will agree with you on that. But on the Clippers side, I mean, I would like
you got Kawhi Leonard, and anytime you got Kawhi Leonard, it could go his way.
I would like to talk about Reggie Jackson.
Let's talk about him.
I mean,
he's currently tonight, he's 4 for 5 from 3. He's got 14 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists. He's playing good. He's really lifted them and given them a little extra this series. What do you think?
No, I definitely agree with you. I really appreciate Reggie Jackson and what he has done to contribute to the NBA society and be a really good player. To the whole NBA
society?
Apparently, they were just showing on the TV that he did something to help with something in Detroit. He has been a very good player in his career.
Okay.
He is he's definitely seems like he could go far in his career, and I think he's a very good player. So yes, I like the way he plays, even though it was not asked. And also, I really have been appreciating what's his name, Nicholas Batum lately.
Oh, cool.
I saw him drain a couple threes. He just drained one right there.
As you said it.
I mean, Donovan Mitchell did, but it looked like he drained it.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell's got 5 threes then at this point. Well, so who are you taking in this series? You've got Utah up 2-0, but trailing by 11 in the third quarter of Game 3. Who do you think you got in this series? You got Utah or you got Clippers?
I got Utah. I got Utah. I think they are a very good team, and they seem like pretty good teammates, especially because they have a former teammate of the year, Mike Conley.
All right. Well, hey, so now we're going on to our last one. We got just under 2 minutes left before our segment is over. We've got Brooklyn, Milwaukee. We've got Brooklyn up 2-1, but Milwaukee played really tough in the last game and pulled that back into being a series. What do you think on this one? Give me your take, Wyatt.
I definitely appreciate Brooklyn in this series. I've appreciated very much appreciation going to Blake Griffin.
He's playing well. He's playing well.
I think that he is contributing a lot to his team currently. He's scoring a lot of points and he's playing well in this series.
He's a different maker. He's a difference maker.
Yeah, and also I think that Joe Harris could do a lot for this team, and I think he's very good. I think that Giannis on the Bucks side is playing really well. Same with Drew Holiday. I've really appreciated Drew Holiday as well, but in total world, I'm gonna have to go with it's kind of unpredictable. Currently, I'm with the Nets, but it could change my opinion.
Well, I'm not big on the super teams, but with that being said, I don't know that the Bucks have enough to get it done on this one.
Exactly.
So right now we've gone through and chosen our predictions are the Nets against the Sixers in the East and the Jazz against the Suns in the West. So anything last that you want to say in closing, Wyatt?
Thank you everybody for watching this video. If you liked it, please subscribe, leave a thumbs up, and we will make more podcasts in the future. Thank you.
Bye.